Good afternoon and welcome to my channel, Celestial Being. Today I'm just going to have a bit of a chit chat about things that have been coming into my mind over the past couple of weeks. Now for the past couple of weeks, I've been saying for the longest time that the masculine has completely fucked up, and to be quite honest with you, for a lot of the divine feminines, there's no turning back with this one, because motherfucker done too much. But I think I said something about let me think now. Definitely had a lot to do with sex anyway, but rather than go over what I went over the last time, I'm just going to pretty much put it out like this. So the divine masculines have been playing about with their karmics quite a bit, trying to get away but finding themselves unable to get away, and they've been engaged in sexual conduct that most people don't bat an eyelid at, but for me it's not for me. Any more than two people's too much. Now this is where I'm going to with the any more than two people. A lot of the divine masculines have unfortunately found themselves being duped when it came to having a threesome. The way how my guides are telling me, and they've had me laughing for days. Rather than making the video, I've been sat around just laughing about it because I'm like, oh shit. Anyway, the karmic, shall we say, this is only for the divine masculines that are male. The karmic had, come on, let's all go have a threesome. So she got her pretty looking friend to come in. Girl on girl kissing, guy on girl kissing, that. But it actually wasn't a girl. It was a pre-app transsexual or she-male. That's what it was. And she is now holding that over his head to literally say, boy, if you go anywhere, I'm going to tell everybody that you gay. Now, because he's a man's man, he ain't gonna like that too much. If he's one of those, if he's sexually fluent, that's not gonna bother him. But a lot of these masculines are men's men, and unfortunately for them, they have unfortunately got themselves into a spot of bother where their karmic deliberately tricked them into sleeping with a she-male. And as long as that thing's tucked up, he ain't gonna tell. So basically, these men got duped. It's an unfortunate circumstance for them, but it's their own fault for being greedy. First, it all came down. It's all about money. So he sided up with his karmic because she made money. And I was like that. Yeah, I want to lead a life that I'm accustomed to, where it's just all about money. But he didn't actually realise that money was not going to buy him happiness, because they are not happy in the relationship that they are in. The money's all right, but everything else is an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. And unfortunately, it's for them business that if you were the type of divine feminine that you didn't actually tell your soulmate twin flame, I am your twin, or I am this. You never actually said anything. You just, I'm here to help you. And they turned down your help. They were like, I don't need your help, fuck spirit, fuck karma. And now karma is fucking them up the ass, just like they did with the she-male that their karmic told was just a female, and they didn't even look. Too drugged up, too drunk up to even notice that this female's lips were a little bit too big. Sorry, but yeah, I'm finding that funny. Finding it funny now that's all been held over your head. And also, the more to the fact that these divine masculines thought they knew better than the Almighty. fuck themselves up. And now they want to try and come back to you with the dis-ease. And I'm talking about, I'm not talking about sexual transmitted diseases alone. I'm talking about the dis-ease that he is, or they are carrying around within them because of the unresolved trauma that they have. It's like, dudes, dudettes, rather than laying underneath someone else or climbing on top of someone else, lay down alone and figure your shit out. Figure your shit out. There's no need for you to, and it's almost as if you're going to be ignorant and belligerent with the fact that you've got probably an STD. I'm not saying that you got it from the ladyboy, but the amount of sexual partners that your karmic has had, or the both of you have had, with wanting to get spite on one another, because it's also one of those ones where you are there with the with your karmic. She goes off with somebody else and that pisses you off. You tried to go back to your feminine just so you could piss her off, but that didn't work. So what you've done is you found other girls that you can, other girls or guys that will tap that for you. And unfortunately, one of them has given you something. For your business, that you were warned. Now, some of you think you can, sweet talk your way back to your feminine, but you can't. You cannot sweet talk your way back, and you know you can't, which is why you haven't approached. Because of the disease and dis-ease that you are carrying, and any smart divine feminine wouldn't look at you. I'm not saying that to be horrible. You guys do need some serious help, but you were offered that help in the first place and you didn't take it because you thought you knew better. You didn't know better. You just got your ass whooped. So I have also been away quite a while from my channel, just changing the subject slightly. I've been away from my channel for a little while because I have been busy trying to get some music out off the ground. Now, if you go back to the first video that I did, which is about 2 months ago, something like that, 5 minutes after I shut that video down, I went over to my little music studio in my place and wrote a song, which is called Authentic. And the funny thing about that is, so after I'd done that song, I got it, got the music together, the lyrics just poured out of me straight as soon as I put the music on. I recorded it. I think I must have recorded it about 4 or 5, 6, 10 times just to get it right with the backing vocals. Found it really hard to harmonise with myself at the time. And so I literally got that song done, and I'm going to post it in the link below for you to purchase if you so wish, or just listen to on Spotify. That is entirely up to you. But it is a good tune, and this is what made me laugh about it. I wrote the tune 5 minutes after I did the thing, and then during that whole week and following weeks, there were different readers online talking about, you gotta be yourself, you gotta do this. And I was like, okay, everybody, you gotta be, just be authentic, be yourself. And I'm fine, and I'm laughing because I've literally just written that song, literally just written it. So I'm going to be posting that up for you, and I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my day in the park. All right, so take care, everyone. Have a beautiful, beautiful spring day. Bye-bye. I had to come back again because I forgot to tell you about a song that has also been playing in my head as well during these couple of weeks of the information that has been given to me. And it's also another song that's been making me laugh my head off. It's Wet, Wet, Wet. Hang on. I was living in the world of make-believe, and my best friend came and told me that there was a job in the city. That's the song. Every time I hear it now, I just burst out laughing. So check that song out as well, and check out my new song in the link down below. Celestial Bean, out.